for squirrel drays as I walk along. I'm looking for half-eaten pine cones. I'm looking for fox droppings. And I'm going to kind of work my way in now along the edge of this open space. And I'm going to look for a badger path. Because do you remember I said earlier that badgers love to use the same path all the time along the edge. So we're going to see if we find one. And straight away, in all this old leaf litter, I can see what looks like badger snuffle holes. So here, and further in, here. And now that I'm here, I can see a well-defined path through the ivy on the ground. And it's not I know it looks narrow, but if you were to imagine a fox or a badger, foxes walk in a very defined movement. They literally put one foot in front of the other. They know where they're going, unlike a dog, a domestic dog, which stops and sniffs all over the place. So a fox path, first of all, they don't use the same path, but also it's very narrow. This one isn't so narrow, it's a bit wider. So you can imagine a broad badger working his way along here at night time. It's nice and safe, it's along the edge of this green space. So let's follow this path and see where it leads. And here we can see it leads to more well-defined pathways. So I think this is a very well-used badger path right here. So here the badger path is getting wider. So I'm just going to follow it and see where it leads us. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is a very unusual find. I'm after finding some badger hair. And more. So I think this is definitely a badger path. You can see the black and the white? That's fantastic. Usually you find that stuck on barbed wire, so that's maybe he had gotten it caught on some barbed wire previously and it just kind of fell off now. That's amazing. I'll leave it there. Leave no trace. Leave no trace that we've been here. That's a lovely ethos to take into the wild with us. That when we go into the wild, we don't leave any litter behind. We don't leave any signs of barbecues or fires. And that we don't take any wildflowers. We leave them here to feed our pollinators. And if we find something like this, it might be used by a nesting bird to line the inside of its nest. So let's just leave it here.